seen somebody said Diaspora and legume is nasty. Fueca, bun buying, famine don't. You know, sometimes you just gotta cuss them out in Creole because the disrespect is too heavy. It's too heavy.
So this video was recorded in August of 2025, but nobody heard about it. This was a Black American dude in her comment section. She clipped this from a live stream where the black guys were saying something bad about Haitian food, right? But you never heard any Haitian complain. I mean, she made a video about it, but it wasn't a big deal. The point I'm trying to make is if we start making a list of all the derogatory nonsense that we hear till this very day, because I hear it on TikTok every day for the purposes of reactionary videos, some of them are so vile that I can't even show or react to them on YouTube. I mean, some of them are so bad it'll get my channel taken down just for providing an objective reaction. But you never hear any Caribbean people or Africans go on a march or make 100 live streams and 100 videos about it. The point I'm trying to make here is some of these reactions that you're getting is coming by way of defense. They've had to endure this for many, many years. And now a lot of them are just saying, we're done.
I seen a Mike Larry video of a Haitian girl with a lace front on with edges, you know, talking about they asked her where she was from and she was like, I'm from Haitian. And she said, what are you? Are you a
I'm from Haitian or I'm Haitian. This education levels are.
dirty black American? And the man said, what you say? And she said, are you a dirty black American? With her whole chest. And she kept saying it. The fact that it must not have been black American women on that set, like, I'm not understanding the fact that they didn't make her beautiful fat lips a little more plumper. I'm just not getting, because that's the only thing these motherfucking tethers is gonna take now. Like, they are literally.
So what? She said something you don't like, so you have to resort to violence? Is that what you're trying to say? That will confirm what a lot of the migrants are saying about black culture. Like, why do you have to go to violence? She dissed you. You diss her back. Verbal for verbal. Or maybe she has a point. Maybe she has a reason for saying that.
Saying the most heinous shit. They are talking about bombs. They call.
You don't say some heinous shit. These people, man, they want to just punch one way. They don't want none back. Okay, all right, let's keep going.
Us dirty, and their fucking countries are fucked up. Haiti is a ghetto country. The whole country of Haiti is ghetto. Nigga.
Okay, so this reaction that you just gave her, how is that any better from what she said? Yeah, maybe you're also doing it in defense. But this is not the first time y'all are saying this. You just expect the Haitians not to react to it. You just expect them to take your nonsense. You're so triggered and offended by this, you've decided to go a step further by dissing an entire country, including Haitians that may disagree with her. One Haitian girl goes on a podcast to call Black Americans dirty. If you're not dirty, why should it apply to you? But let's say she did that, painted everybody with a broad brush. And I'll get to that at some point in this video. You calling her country, the whole entire country, ghetto and dirty, and dismissing all the interventions that has happened in Haiti to put Haiti in its state. Haitians have never had peace from imperialism. They've just never had peace till this very day. The UN keeps sending people to Haiti in the name of peacekeeping, but they violate their women. They do all kinds of things to Haiti. They've just never had peace. I went on an Haitian live stream. We're going to react to that so that you hear some of their personal experiences with Black people in America. They are going to tell you their story. And when I listened to that live stream, I thought these people listened to me. Like they were saying exactly the same things that I've been talking about for years. Like, how come everybody sounds like me all of a sudden? That's an indication that I'm not crazy because we are speaking from our experiences.
We got ghettos in every state, and our ghettos in every state look better than Haiti. Every ghetto in the United States with roaches, rats, and motherfucking bed bugs look better than Haiti. The whole country of Haiti. You scratchers of the butt deciding to say y'all want to take.
That's actually not true. I mean, Port-au-Prince was a beautiful city before the earthquakes. I mean, these guys don't travel. They don't know anything about the world. They really don't really know anything outside of their country.
They lied to you about Haiti. We're here in Labadie, Haiti. Listen, this island is called Ilarat, and it is beautiful. I just landed in Haiti, and I'm here in Cap Haitian. This is the second largest city out here in Haiti. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, this city is amazing. And here's what most people don't know. Haiti is one of the most important countries in the world. They were the first Black country to free themselves from slavery and then rule their own country. Now, this is my 85th country, and it is special. The people are out here living life. They're working, raising families. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Haiti is beautiful. It is special. And this is the Haiti they don't show you.
If you Google Haiti right now, all the articles describe it as one of the most dangerous places on earth. However, once I landed, all those worries completely washed away. The situation in Cap Haitian, which is in the north of the country, is completely different from the chaos of the capital of Port-au-Prince. Haiti is a country filled with some of the nicest people I've ever met, and it has beautiful beaches and nature. On top of that, it's a country with a rich history with incredible historical sites to explore. Yeah, I didn't see a single other tourist the whole time I was there. But I mean, just look at the view from my hotel room.
But I know there's a place called Port-au-Prince, and I know what Port-au-Prince looked like before that massive earthquake, even with all the instability that it had. And I've seen multiple attempts of Haitians trying to reconstruct from the remains of that earthquake. But there's also been multiple layers of intervention from Canada, France, and the US, which keeps destabilizing Haiti. Okay. But nonetheless, there's still very beautiful beaches on the Caribbean coast of Haiti that looks better than a lot of ghettos in and around Jackson, Mississippi, right? Your perception that is that everything in America is the best. That is why you are going to even discount the beauty of places like the Dominican Republic, which is a neighboring island nation to Haiti, right? Haiti could look like the Dominican Republic. They're really literally cut out and isolated if you know your geography. But they've been heavily infiltrated. Everybody knows this. It's not even a secret. Everybody knows that Haiti has just not had peace from its Western powers. And they've always been the most resistant group. I mean, they were the first Black people to break away. They are the real tough dudes. They just don't talk about it. They don't really make it part of an identity. They show theirs in action more than they do in talk and feelings.
Got a whole lineage. I need my people, because I know people, Black folks that got photogenic memories, bitch. Go upside these motherfuckers' heads. They don't know you. The police gonna come a little too late. We know how the police do in America if ain't no Black person taken out, right? Don't take them out. Just take them out. But you ain't got to take them and send them to the upper. But please take them out. But the man on the show said, yeah, you got to calm down with that dirty Black American shit. I don't know why a water bottle didn't go flying at her, a clipboard, or something.
Yeah, that's just their violent nature.
Who? As far as? I'm Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty Black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? Huh? What?
Wait, what'd you say?
American? Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty Black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you say that?
Because that's what y'all are.
Okay, so that's what she said, right? Y'all dirty Black Americans. I don't agree with it, right? It's part of the same things that I've been fighting on YouTube. So if it's coming from my community, because I claim the Haitians as part of my community, if it's coming from my community, I'm not gonna sit here and support it. I don't think anybody should generally label people in such derogatory terms. Now, if she came out and said I dealt with one black guy that was very dirty, yeah, there are some Africans that are very dirty. There are some Africans that are very clean. There are some white folks that are very dirty. There are white folks that are very clean. And if you target that to a particular person, then nobody would take anything out of context. It'll be well understood that you dealt with one particular person that was very dirty. But to generally call all Black Americans dirty, I disagree. I don't think that is true. If anything, in reverse, the people that are more particular about what they wear, how they look, how they smell, would be Black Americans. You know, overwhelmingly, not everybody, but as a majority, yes, they are very, very cautious about their aesthetics and how good they want to look and present themselves and what how they dress. You know, you may like or not like how they dress. I particularly don't like certain style of dressing, right? I like to keep it very formal, but nonetheless it's still beautiful. Some of it is here in the South, for example. It's very colorful, the way some of these young boys dress and stuff. I'm not into all the saggy pants and that is the extreme. I'm just talking about just general presentation. Overwhelmingly, Black Americans who present themselves very well, very aesthetic, and no, I don't think anybody would dispute that, right? So I she may have done this as a trigger, but how come nobody's also talking about some of the most horrible things, you know? And I never like to do that. I never like to say, oh, because you guys do it and they do it, because that's what they do. They like to use one example. And if you watch some of the videos, some of them are going back to Haiti and taking some of the horrible photos and filth in Haiti as a comparison. That's not what I'm trying to do here. These Haitians have had a very traumatic experience with Black folks, and a lot of them came here very early on compared to the Africans. And they went to school with a lot of Black folks, especially in and around the Queens, Bronx area, and also in South Florida. So most of them have some very uh, deep seated beef that exists between them and Black Americans. And this could be one of those things where she got an opportunity to take that shot. But we also have to understand that these diaspora wars have been amplified by Tariq Nasheed's people, the hashtag FBAs. They go on non-stop live streams denigrating Africans and Caribbean people and saying very worse things than what this lady said. Okay. Horrible things. Like you guys know I react to it. They flee when I make those reactions because they think I'm gonna go on this appeasing style YouTube channel just to get views and clicks. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to who I am and the truths and the learning and education that I share with my audience. And if that makes you very uncomfortable, then this is stuff for you. Okay. I'm not here. It's the numbers don't mean anything, right? The beauty about YouTube is it's a free platform and I can put this out there and it can be there for decades. And maybe a child that is 15, 16 years old now, by the time they're 18, they can still access these materials and learn a thing or two from it. Okay. This is why it's very important to have a platform. I encourage everybody to have one, even if 3 people are watching. You have to, especially if you have an opinion like I do. And I have lots of it. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna make videos about this. They're gonna overreact. They're gonna make it look like it's a big deal, and then they're gonna minimize some of the most horrible things that they say about African and Caribbean people, and make this sound like this is the most horrible thing that you've ever heard. Even just today, when I went on that Haitian live stream, I heard worse things than than what this lady said. And you know, let me know what your experience has been at the hands of these people in the comment section, because you are the only one that can talk about your experience. They can't bully you to share your experience. They want to say nasty things about you. And they also want you to come out and say supportive things in favor of them. It doesn't work that way. I can only sit here and express my experience, how you've treated me, how the white folks treated me, how the Indians have treated me. That is my day to day experience. You don't have any stake in it. You can't answer that for me. I and guys in my community, we are the only ones that can answer it. You're leaving because it makes you very uncomfortable now that we are telling you how horrible you've been. That's what this is about. We're just telling you how horrible you've been. You are at home, people came to your home and you didn't welcome them. Instead, you denigrated them, you said horrible things about them, you made them uncomfortable. In some cases, you harmed them. And then you want to turn around and expect them to say nice things about you. It doesn't work that way. We are the ones that have experienced this. And when we come here and say white folks treat us better, you're like, oh, you're trying to be like white. No, we're not trying to be like them. We're just telling you the real truth. Look in the mirror. You're not a very welcoming group. You're most of the times very angry people. Most of the times you don't get along amongst yourself. And you perceive the tribal diversity we have in Africa as a division. The tribes were nations. The tribes were nations on a continent. We're not a country. We're a continent of multi tribes that have been broken up into countries. And yes, even though we accept our countries, our movement is to see those borders just on maps, but not in real life, to be able to move freely between our countries and between our tribes and share our beautiful cultures that are very diverse, even within the colonial borders. Each tribe is diverse. It doesn't mean that we hate the other tribes, it's just part of our diversity. Sometimes our features are different, even though we're on a continent. That is what a continent is. We're not all going to look the same. Somalis will not look like Ghanaians, and Equatorial Guineans will not look like South Africans. Congolese will not look like Zambians. Kenyans will not look like Senegalese. I can literally look at these groups of Africans and take a very good guess what part of Africa they come from: east, south, west, and north. So you may perceive it in your racial minds that everything that is culturally diverse means conflict. It doesn't always mean conflict. And the few times in our history that it's meant conflict has always traced its origins to the colonial masters. In the case of Rwanda, the Hutsis and the Tutsis, it was clearly a Belgian project. Okay, so learn before you make these comments and this commentary, and allow the immigrants to, for the first time, thanks to Tariq Nasheed, allow us to tell our stories. Don't be defensive about it. It is our story, it is our experience. And if you don't want to hear it, then don't listen to it. It's that simple.